Pocatello, Idaho. Pocatello, Idaho. It's not far from Butte, Montana. It's 3,000 miles from Louisiana. A Pocatello, Idaho, a baked potato. A Pocatello, Idaho, I say.
Why don't you stop kibitzing?
1,000 pardons, great white father.
Stop fooling around and play the song. Come on, will you? Don't blame me for falling in love with you.
Oh, sing it, Frankie boy, sing it.
I'm under your spell, but how can I help it?
Oh, the music is crazy. I'm booking passage for Birdland.
Why don't you stop fooling around?
Who's fooling around? Can I help it if you send me?
In a minute, I'm going to send you on a one-way trip to oblivion.
Good, I have relations there.
Cut it out. Play the song, Benny. What's the matter with you? Blame your kiss, as sweet as a kiss. Blame on your charm that melt in my arms.
What have you been feeding the kids? Sour apples and jumping beans?
In a minute, I'm going to feed them the end of my belt. Hey, Goo-Goo the Clown, what are you doing? What kind of way is that to come into a room?
I'm doing my front rolls and back rolls. They're achievement tests for the Cub Scouts.
You call that an achievement? Rolling around, dirtying your clothes, banging your head on the floor?
There's nothing wrong with banging your head on the floor. I used to do it all the time.
That you didn't have to tell me. Russ, will you go upstairs and make with the achievements? I have to rehearse if I can ever get him serious for a minute.
Gee whiz. How am I supposed to get my wolf badge if you don't take an interest in me? You're supposed to take an interest in me. It says so in that child behavior book you bought.
Shot with my own child behavior book. Okay, I'll take an interest in you. Better than that, we'll make a production out of it. Play something appropriate for rolling. Go ahead. Wow.
Double wow.
Oh, sweetheart, that's great.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, don't I?
Where did you get that gorgeous creation?
Oh, Daddy went shopping with me yesterday and got it for me.
You're adorable. You look like a page out of Vogue magazine.
Yeah, a torn pig.
Daddy.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you please do me a favor?
Sure.
Would you please tell that juvenile delinquent who calls himself your son to stop heckling?
Would you kindly tell your stuck-up daughter to quit calling a Cub Scout a delinquent?
All right, don't get
Daddy,
your gang up. Yes, dear.
Daddy, just forget it. He's only a child. Well, I'll go take this off now, okay? Brat.
Russ, why can't you be like your sister?
Gee whiz. If you like girls so much, why didn't you order 2 of them?
We did, but they delivered the wrong package.
That's a fine way to talk to your only son.
Well, the way you behave, how else do you expect me to talk to you?
Oh, that's nothing, Rusty. There's a phrase my father uttered when I was born that remains engraved in my memory to this day.
What is it?
That's the phrase. Excuse me, I've got to go to the kitchen and see if the herring is over-marinated.
Fine, Father, you are.
What's eating you, boy?
You said you'd watch my rolls and you didn't. All you watched was Terry. All you care about is Terry. How she looks in her dresses, what shoes she's gonna get, what parties she's going to.
But Terry needs my help. She's a young girl.
What am I, an old man?
No, come here, come here. You're not an old man, and I love you, too. All right, I'll see all your Cub achievements, and this time I'll pay strict attention, I promise. Benny! Benny, come out here. My son is about to roll.
Fine. I may even fade him $2.
Go ahead, do your roll.
Later, Daddy. Right now I've got something more important to ask you about.
What could be more important?
Our Cub Scout den.
What about your Cub Scout den?
Well, Mrs. Howard, who's been our den mother, is moving from the city, and we have to get a new one.
So what do you want from me?
Well, now's your chance to prove what a good father you are.
How?
By being our den mother.
Me, a den mother? Get lost. Get yourself another father. Den mother.
Gee, the other kids' fathers devote one night a month as committee men.
Rusty, I'd be very happy to devote one night a month as a committee man, but you know I work nights.
That's why you could be a den mother during the day, once a week.
He's right. You have the time for it.
But I haven't got the build for it. Den mother's a job for a woman, not a man.
Well, if women can take men's jobs, why can't a man take a woman's job?
Rusty, a man cannot be a mother.
Well, why not?
Only a woman can.
Why?
'Cause.
'Cause why?
'Cause they got a strong union. Ridiculous questions he asked me. Why? I didn't make up the rules. I don't know why. There are plenty of women in the neighborhood who could take over the job. They don't need me.
You just don't care about what I'm
I
doing.
care about you, sweetheart. I care a lot about you. But you realize what you're asking me? What am I going to say to the boys at the Friars Club when I quit right in the middle of a pool game? Excuse me, guys, I got to go be a den mother? They'll throw me out of the club.
You can join the YWCA.
Get out of here!
I'll just have to tell him at the meeting tomorrow that my father didn't care enough about what I was doing to try to help out.
Oh, come on. Now, you don't have to say that. I'm willing to try to help out, Russ, but you realize what you're asking me?
I guess I don't need any help from you. I'll grow up by myself. I'll get along.
Now, wait a minute, Rusty.
I'll just say it was too busy raising Terry to pay any attention to me. I'll get along.
Oh, Russ.
I'll get along.
Will you stop getting along? Come back here. Now, you listen to me, young fella.
Yes, sir?
All right. I'll go with you tomorrow and volunteer to be a den mother. Broken leg and all. I want to. I can't think of anything I'd rather be than a den mother.
Thanks, Daddy.
If you call me madam, I'll punch you right in the mouth. I just want to be a den mother.
Oh, now, really, Mr. Williams, you must be joking.
Of course he is. Why, being a den mother is strictly a job for a woman.
Well, he's willing to join the union.
Look, Rusty, darling, why don't you run on into the library and play with Junior? He's making a totem pole.
I'd rather make a tomahawk.
Well, you'll find something interesting to do. Oh, now, really, Mr. Williams, you can't be serious about this.
Of course I'm serious about it. After all, you have women congressmen. Why can't you have men den mothers? Besides, you need somebody for the job.
Oh, not anymore, Mr. Williams. I've already offered my services.
Yeah, well, I'm offering mine.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of.
What's so ridiculous about
Well, for one
Oh, now,
thing, I mean, now you don't
ladies!
Ladies.
Look, why don't we all have some tea and talk this over?
I'll get the cups and saucers.
Oh, I'll make some toast. I'll put the water on.
I could hold the tea bag.
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Will you excuse us, please?
So you want to be a den mother, Mr. Williams?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. Tell me, have you ever had a similar mad desire to be anything else? Like, say, a manicurist?
I don't get the rib, lady. What's so unusual about a father wanting to help out his son?
There's nothing unusual about that. But a father who wants to be a mother, now really. Tell me, what does Mrs. Williams do with her spare time? Drive a truck?
I wish I could answer that question. But if they've got trucks up where she is, maybe she does drive one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, now, here we go. There, I don't think we spilled any. Now then, do we all take sugar?
No sugar for me. I'm trying to lose weight.
Oh.
No sugar or cream for me. I have to watch my figure, too.
I'm cutting out butter.
Well, I guess we all have to watch our calories.
Yes. How about you, Mr. Williams?
4 lumps of sugar. I don't put on weight. Exercise, housework keeps me slim.
Well, it doesn't seem to work for me. I tell you, if I let up on my diet for 1 week, I have to take everything I own in to be altered.
I know what you mean.
Oh, Doris, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, who does your alteration? Oh, I found the most marvelous girl. Lives in a brownstone over in the West Side.
Really?
Does everything the same day you bring it in. And so cheap. Well, look at the way she did this.
Now then, shall we get on with our discussion of the den mother situation?
Yes.
What's there to discuss, ladies? Look, you're also very busy in the afternoon, what with your housework and your shopping and your alterations and all. I mean, I have nothing to do in the afternoon. I'm perfectly free to take over den number 3.
Oh? Don't you work, Mr. Williams?
Sure. I work in a nightclub.
Oh? Don't you find it a bit difficult waiting on tables with that leg?
I am not a waiter.
Busboy?
I'm an entertainer.
One of those.
I don't know what you're implying, Mrs. Albright, but I don't like the implication.
I wasn't implying anything.
Ladies!
You will you stop calling me lady?
There's no need to argue. Now then, in view of Mr. Williams' unusual offer, I think that we should think the situation over, hold another meeting, and then vote for our choice.
That's a good idea.
Is that agreeable to you, Mr. Williams?
Perfectly agreeable.
Mrs. Albright?
Well, naturally, I'm happy to abide by your decision, but... Well, I can hardly see where an entertainer who works in the shoddy atmosphere of nightclubs could possibly furnish the children with the proper environment of refinement and culture.
Why don't you just get up and stomp on my foot? What do you mean, shoddy atmosphere? I'll have you know I play the finest nightclubs in this country, who cater to a clientele that is discriminating and intelligent. You don't think I'm refined, you're off your big fat rock.
Any way for a den mother to talk?
Just a minute. I was wrong, and I admit it. I don't usually talk like that. I'm sorry. I don't usually talk like that at all. If you don't mind, I'll be leaving now. Russell! Russell, dear.
Someone call me?
Yes, I called you, son. Come along. It's time for us to go home now. Russell, I don't believe you heard me, dear. I said we're going home, so come along like a good little fellow.
Keepers, what did you do to him?
Come on before I hit you with a crutch. I thought I told you to make a totem pole.
I can't scalp her with a totem pole.
Scalper, give me that thing.
He's only playing.
Playing? How would you like to lose your ponytail?
Come on, you're making a big to-do about nothing. Go and hide it where he can't find it since you're so afraid. And you, young fella, I don't want to hear another yip out of you for the rest of the evening.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yipe.
What did I say?
I didn't yip, I yipe.
Don't yipe, yip, yop, or yap. Kids. If I had any sense, I'd let that Mrs. Albright take that den mother job. It'd serve her right, too.
Why don't you?
Because I don't want to let Rusty down, for one thing. For another thing, it's become a matter of principle. Sorry, Penny, I'll crawl and answer the door.
Never mind. I'll get it. I'm closer.
Good evening. Is Mr. Williams at home?
I'll see. Danny, are you home?
Court. Well, Mrs. Albright, come in. This is Mr. Leslie, my piano player.
Oh, one of those.
One of those what, you...
Benny! Why don't you go into the kitchen and marinate some more herring? Sit down, sit down.
Oh, thank you. I came over, Mr. Williams, because I thought we ought to have a talk together alone, without the other mothers present.
Oh, I don't know what there is to talk about. The ladies are going to choose between us, and that's that.
Well, it would be so much easier for everyone if you were to withdraw.
Look, if the ladies don't want me, they just won't vote for me. That'll be fair and all right with me. But I do not intend to withdraw.
Well, perhaps we ought to take this to the Cub Scout Council and see what they have to say about it.
You're making such a federal case out of nothing. Why don't you take it to the Supreme Court?
Now you're just being nasty.
I'm being nasty. You're the one who's making the fuss.
Well, I can see there's no use discussing it any further. But I can tell you one thing, Mr. Williams. I don't intend to stand by and watch you take over. I'll fight you every inch of the way.
Just a minute. Will you tell me something, please? Why are you trying to louse me up with my son?
I beg your pardon?
You've no explanation coming from me, but I'm going to give you one. My boy, Rusty, has accused me of not taking any interest in his activities. Worse than that, he thinks I favor his sister. And now, just the time when I'm able to prove to him that he is important to me, you come along and want to ruin the whole thing. Now, why?
Well, why can't you prove his importance to you by being a normal father instead of trying to be a den mother?
Because he'd like me to be a den mother.
He'd probably like you to be Superman, too, but I don't see you jumping out of tall buildings and trying to fly. He'd like you to be. After all, are you raising the child or is he raising you?
Look, Miss Albright, I'm probably not an authority on child raising like you, but I do the best I can.
Well, if your son's behavior is any indication, your best is not good enough.
How do you like that? You're not satisfied insulting me, now you gotta pick on my kid. Well, I'd like to see a sample of your child-raising ability. Which one of the kids is yours? Is it the tall, skinny kid who bit Rusty on the leg last week?
No, it's not.
The fat one with the freckles who's always telling everybody what to do. Oh, he's gotta be your son.
No, Mr. Williams, he is not.
Well, who is it? Who is it? Who?
None of them.
None of them? What kind of an answer is that? What's the matter? You ashamed to tell me which one of them is your kid?
Mr. Williams, I have no children.
You have no children? Well, holy, jump up and sit down. Look, I'm a parent. I have to volunteer for these kind of activities. But you have no children? You haven't got a kid in that den? Well, for heaven's sakes, why are you trapping yourself in a riding herd on a bunch of wild screaming Indians?
Because the screams of those kids would be music to my ears. Music, Mr. Williams.
Music? Music. You must be tone deaf. Music.
amusing, isn't it? I'm sure you can work it up into something very funny for your nightclub friends. The story of a childless woman who wants to be a make-believe mother. Even if it is only for a couple of hours. Isn't that funny, Mr. Williams? Well, let me fill you in on some more of the hilarious details. Not only would I love to hear their screams, I'd also love to wash their grimy faces and pull the gum out of their hair and wipe their runny little noses. I'd love every precious minute with them. Well, go ahead and laugh, Mr. Williams. Laugh yourself sick.
Thank you very much, ladies. That's very nice of you. I must say you made a wise choice. I want you to know that I'm not going into this unprepared. I've read all the books on Cub Scouting, and I've come to the conclusion that they could certainly use a renovating. I mean, I think the whole structure is wrong.
Wrong?
Oh, certainly. It's so, it's so passé, so obsolete. I mean, Indian law. What kind of a thing is that to teach kids, Indian law? You see anybody walking around the street with a bow and arrow today, what can you use it for? You don't have to rub two sticks together. We have matches. I mean, this is all Let's get them up to date, you know. Let's teach them something useful, like stealing hubcaps off parked cars.
Stealing hubcaps?
Oh, that's only for the beginning. By the time I'm through, those kids will be able to strip a car before the traffic light changes.
Oh, Mr. Williams, you must be joking.
Joking? Are you kidding? You realize the market there is for stuff like this? Why, we'll make so much money in 1 year's time, we can build our own clubhouse with a pool room upstairs yet. 2.5 cents a kill. What is that, hay with you?
Oh, now, Mr. Williams, scouting is a very important part of a boy's life and a very serious thing. And we don't appreciate your sense of humor about this, not one bit.
Hey, this is no place for me. I'm like a fish out of... Well, it's just no good. I'm too progressive thinking for you, that's all. I think under the circumstances, Mrs. Schaefer, I'd better resign. You get yourself another den mother, some square. I mean, the things like you think. And don't worry about me. There are other dens in town, you know. Matter of fact, I might start my own pack.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's the matter? Is there something you forgot to say?
Yes. Thank you.
That's all right. Us mothers got to stick together. Now, what's that supposed to be?
A tomahawk.
Tom, you want those kids to kill each other? Where'd you get that axe?
Some screwball hung it on the wall by the elevator.
Well, go put it back where the screwball hung it. It belongs there. It's a fireman's axe.
The whole thing is silly anyway.
Not silly at all. Well, I must take an interest in my son's activities. Besides, I kind of like the job I got.
Some job, assistant den mother. How low can you get?
Never mind.
What's the screaming?
Screaming? That's not screaming, that's music.
Shall we dance?